from Coors Field in Denver. Tonight, the road trip continues with the first of 4 between the Atlanta Braves and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Antonio Senzatella, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now into the box, Ozzie Albies, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Lewis is right there, 1 down.
Batting second.
No one on with 1 down, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Out in front of it, strike 1. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Now another 1-2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, Freddie.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win 1, lose 1. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Acuna digs in now, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. His prior history in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 5. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. And stepping in, Trevor Story. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Rockies.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Soler on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third. The right
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Ready now is Marcell Ozuna, entering this one with a top 10 National League batting average mark.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
To the left side, but it's well foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. In is Jorge Soler, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
To 1-2 now. 2-2 to Jorge Soler.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Next up, Kyle Seager. His prior history versus this arm, he's been good. 6 for 9. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
From the stretch, Travis d'Arnaud is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Liner towards second, but this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Kyle Lewis.
The center fielder.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Lewis.
And that one yanked just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Albies scoops it up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting 5th.
1 out, bases empty. And here's Josh Puentes to the batter's box. A ball and no strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive. He's got it. What a play.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision. Digging in will be Charlie Morton. 9-1-2 due up. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. That's in there, and the Braves look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Dansby Swanson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Looking up is Tapia into the bleachers and gone.
Yeah, with one out and a runner on third, he just wanted to lift one to the outfield to move across the run. But he does a heck of a lot more than that by lifting it right over the fence.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Popped him up. Welker in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. As he'll take a look at ball one.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Tapia. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he hits one on a line to left field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. Striding in for the Rockies, Colton Welker, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And he fouls this one off. And the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
The catcher,
Elias Diaz is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Next to hit is Antonio Senzatella. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. In there, strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry. 5 pitches he can go to.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the fourth. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And this throw gets away from him.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackman going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Scooped up, and indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
The pitcher, number 50, Charlie.
Next, it'll be Charlie Morton, struck out in his first at-bat. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Throw to first with time to spare. And now a pitch on the way.
Leading up for the Rockies, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And there's out number one.
Now batting. Left
In now for Colorado,
Rival.
Tapia flew out in his only at-bat so far. Slapped hard the opposite way. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado. Here's Charlie Blackburn now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Tapia isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He comes across to score as they now trail by only 3. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team.
And he is in there with an RBI triple.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle. Driving the second run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just 1 out.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped him up. Swanson ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Garrett Hampson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The first baseman.
Stepping in next, Freddie Freeman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swinging a liner towards second, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, D-Row, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And that's in there. Base hit. The relay. Throw won't get him.
Well, D-Row, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute?
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. 2 left. Elias Diaz the next to hit. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
1-1 to count. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime a leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers and 7 driven in. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
No hits to this point. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And that's going to push across the tying run from second, and we're all even at 4 apiece. Stepping in once again is Tapia. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Hit hard down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Hit on the ground to third. Seager fields it cleanly. There's one on the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. And the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Blackman behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Julian Fernandez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set, now the pitch.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And there's ball 2 now. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Three and 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 3-1. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Hampson is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Striding in is Travis d'Arnaud. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Racing back to center fielder. And they take the lead. It's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Third home run for him on the year. And this one gives him the lead. It's 6-5.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
The pitcher, number 50.
Into the box now, Charlie Morton. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming in is Blackman. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And now the first pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Lewis able to track it down for the third out. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run through 5.5. Stepping up is Kyle Lewis. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
The center fielder.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
And he struck him out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter. Instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 3.
Next up is Garrett Hampson. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney. Jairo Diaz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Jairo Diaz.
And now the first pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So here is Freddie Freeman, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Blackman is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Ronald Acuna will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And he'll miss the target away with a fastball. It's 1-0. His career numbers against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. This one's into the bleachers and gone.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
0-1, here it comes. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So now into the box is Colton Welker. Flew out last time up.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Elias Diaz is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Skied into straightaway right. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away. Jonathan Daza gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been. Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you get a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job, maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Hit on the ground to third. Seager has it, and the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
Now batting, left fielder.
High leverage at bat here, and standing in, it'll be Raimel Tapia, and he represents the potential go-ahead run. Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is. Hit back up the middle. Swanson picks it up onto first, and the Rockies fail to cash in. Carlos Estevez will come on now and make his.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 54, Carlos Estevez.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Lewis is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hampson onto the grass. He makes the catch. What a... Tyler Matzik is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68.
Charlie Blackmon is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Swinging a soft liner. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Lewis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's fouled away. set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle. One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Garrett Hampson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Austin Riley.
Pinch hitting for Atlanta, number 27, Austin Riley.
He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Riley, 23 years old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Story brings it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now that's popped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Next, here is Dansby Swanson. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Tapia. And he makes the play to end the inning. Will Smith comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 51.
Colton Welker is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
The catcher,
He's set and the pitch. Elias Diaz comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. His career line against Will Smith. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here comes the 1-2. It's taken down and in for a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just hung in there on that one. Smith has thrown a little over 50 innings with an ERA under 2. Lucky to get anything off of him. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Hit out towards second. Albies brings it in. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game. C.J. Cron will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs, 27 driven in. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a...
He brings it in, and the Braves have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. It takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in their home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
7-5 tonight's final. The Braves get the win on the heels of 4